All right, we are back with another story for Friday the 13th. So let's check this out, right? So I'm on CNN and I see this legendary chef um, Mitchell Roux. So he must be French. Dies at age 78. So I pulled up some of this stuff and I just wanted to share a few things. Okay, so according to this, it says that he died March 12th, 2020. So March 12th, right, would be the 72nd day of the year. We're hearing about it today on the 73rd day of the year. Look what his name gematria equals. When you spell it SNR, that must be senior. 73. Huh. And it begins. 21st prime number. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. Said yesterday he died. But I found that 73 interesting. Well, another thing that's interesting is 293 is the 62nd prime number, and 73, as you can see, is the 21st prime number. But the crazy part about this, right, is we're hearing about death. Come on, man. 20, 41 is the 13th prime number. 13 can be associated with death. 7 and 6. But what's interesting about this is these are the word sacrifice. All right, so you see, you got the 73 and the 62. So look, 293, right? Just to click into here real quick. Let's see. 293 is the 62nd prime number, right? 62nd prime number. And 73. So you see how it connects? 293 is the 62nd prime number on the 73rd day of the year. 46, huh? Well, look. Yesterday he was reported he died yesterday. 46. Pretty interesting. Hmm. I mean, you could look at the 21s backwards. 12 is a reflection of 21. Okay. Could have been. Let's see if there's anything with this. Huh. Yeah, he might have got 86th. Who knows? 55. Now look at 257 is the 55th prime number. See? He died yesterday, March 12th, according to this Wikipedia page or Google or whatever the hell they're giving us here. So that's kind of interesting to see 55. 257 is the 55th prime number. 67. Well, we seen 13 is 7 and 6, a Fibonacci number. So that's the 19th prime. But look, reverse. Means might not mean anything, but you know. But you know, 41 is the 13th prime. You know, we're getting a story about death on the 13th, tarot card 13. So a lot of interesting parallels with this stuff. Huh. I haven't even really typed in his name or nothing yet, so let's see. With the numbers of 121, which is a square root of 11. Oh, they don't want me matching it. Square root of 11. This is what, 19? I don't think we got 19s. We might. Ooh, close. Oh, wow. Look at this, 19. He was born April 19th. With the date numerology of 19. Huh. There's definitely more here. There's definitely more. 109 is the 29th prime number. No 29s or nothing. Huh. Maybe measuring from his last birthday. You know? 2019. Interesting numbers. They're always pairing 74 with 33. You know? 74 with 33. 74. Jesus died at age 33. Huh. Interesting. They're always pairing 74 and 33. Let's see. Did that already. 41st prime number. See? 41st prime number. You know, born 1941. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're just trying to, people like, oh, here, just think this stuff's a coincidence. It's really not. It's really not a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. Yeah, look, 91 is the 13th triangular number. We get in the news today on the 13th. 11th Fibonacci and 24th prime number 89. Well, we got the 11s. No, here's the 24. 11 and 24 does equal 25. I mean 35. So that's kind of interesting to see that from his birthday to the reported death has that relationship. It says that he died yesterday though, so I don't know. But you still get the 35 regardless. When you add these two numbers together, you get 35. So that's what it looks like. Now let's dig a little deeper, though. Let's dig a little deeper. There's a few ways to spell senior. I've seen it spelled like that, SNR, SR. You know? I don't know. Hmm. 31's the 11th prime number. Makes a lot of sense. It's like, what are the odds of that? 11th prime number, story about death. Death equals 20. Ritual equals 27. Death 20. Ritual 27. From, this is interesting, from his last birthday to the news today, you get a span of 10 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, which can look like 133, right? It could look like 133. This was like a reshuffling of the numbers. 1, 3, 3. It would change if you just took off the end date, which I'm not sure. I think that might make it different, obviously. See? Isn't that wild, though? 10 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, 330 days. Talking about how, 74 and 33. 47 is a reflection of 74. 74, 33. Huh. It's funny because it's like the span, It's like 47 weeks. Wow, that's crazy. So it's 47 weeks, 1 day. But we also see the news today, or I'm seeing it today. I guess people might have seen it last night. It was reported that he died last night, 20 hours ago. So it makes a lot of sense, though. What else? What else? I mean, there's probably so much to this. Sure. So much to this stuff. Yeah, look. All right, so ritual human sacrifice, right? Look at this, guys. 211 is the 47th prime number. Yeah, you know? We have the 47. See, I see it all over the place, like 211. That might be a stretch, and it probably is. But, the thing is like, it's hard to unsee all these patterns and stuff. We were talking about the 33. I just noticed that just now. That's crazy. Oh, man. Talking about the 11 and the 24. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number, 24th prime number. You add them together, you get 35. Reflection of 35 is 53. Interesting set of numbers here, though. See, look, 131 is the 32nd prime number. Can we just see 32 somewhere? 23. 23. Reflection of 32. But if you not include the end date, you get 3 weeks, 2 days. 32. I don't know if that's relevant, but it could be. I still find it very interesting that. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? So from his last birthday, oh my God, from his last birthday, April 19th, 2019, to the day of his reported death, you get 10 months, 3 weeks, 1 day. You don't count zeros in numerology, so this could look like 131. Look at this. Would you look at it? Look at it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So there's other ciphers that you can open too, though. I don't really know. But look, we were talking about sacrifice, ritual equaling 27. Ah, boy. There's a lot of other things that we can open here. There's a few main ciphers that are worth noting. Oh, this is from another story. Mind that. Not a prime, not a prime, not a prime, not a prime. 979 might be a prime. Let's check it out. 979. Could be. Nope, it's not a prime. But it's still interesting because look, we've seen 11 and 89. You know? 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. So a very interesting relationship here with that. I mean, you could dig deeper if you really wanted to. Not a prime, not a prime. Prime, not a prime, not a prime. So far, so good. Not all these things aren't prime numbers in those ciphers. 1181. Oh, that's another story. Not a prime, not a prime. 1459. That could be prime. 1459. Wow. Okay. That is a prime number. 232. So maybe we should look out for something. Something might equal 232 along the way. Huh. Just a reshuffling of the numbers. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. There's only 1 2 there. 232. All right. I missing that. Sorry. But, whew. Oh, man. Did we do that already? Did the ritual, right? Blood sacrifice. See 11, square root. Seen 11. 19. Seen the 55. Yeah, those kind of have the same values as I think, yeah, blood and human, I think, are the same. Or maybe not. Some of them are the same, though. Seen the 13s. Legendary chef. Seems a chef. Chef. Wow, that's crazy. They all have the same value. With the S exception, 22, that's the master number. Master builder number, actually. 22, look at this. 10 months, 22 days. Huh. 22. 46 weeks. You got a 46 date numerology. Okay. We seen the 19s. You know? 19. 67 is the 19th prime. Huh. Let's see what we get when we put legendary chef. Huh. 113 is the 30th prime. I don't think there's no 30s over here. Nope, there isn't. Still interesting though. 68. Huh. Interesting. There might be something I'm missing though too. There's so much. You got like this cipher. There's so many different ones. But the ones I think that matter are these. These are the most telling. These 7 ciphers. 8 rather. Sorry. Some people don't really use the single reduction, but it can be telling. And this cipher I don't really use too much, but it's still worth noting. Legendary, huh? On the 46 date numerology, you don't count zeros in numerology, so 406 looks like 46. He died, what, yesterday? On the 46 date numerology? Oh, okay. Legendary 46. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And here's the 91 again. The 13th. Triangular number on getting the story on the 13th. You know, if you don't know, death. Tarot card 13 represents death. So, I mean, it could be a little bit of a reach. Like I said, I don't know for sure. I'm just a guy looking on the outside, looking in, you know, so. But, it appears this way. A lot of synchronicities and coincidences. I haven't even read this article. 78. But it just goes to show you that you could probably break this down way more than I could, but legendary chef Michael dies at 78. Let's just see. This is a kill number. Kill 44, 17, 28. Seen the 89s. I think there's a couple 64s or 46s, yeah. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to type in. 70 years old. Huh. Hmm. $329 days. Did we do that already? I don't remember. Alright, so it's not a prime number. 78-year-old. Sometimes it's interesting to see this stuff. See a match. Sometimes it doesn't match. 78. Huh. 229. Huh. 308. Well, this is interesting because, you know, 38 is a murder number. 83, 38. 52nd prime number. 52nd. Huh. Interesting. Still interesting. Still interesting. Wow. 376 prime number. 376. Is there any 376s? You never know. Sometimes. Hmm. Yeah, that would have been wild if it all matched up like that. But that's what makes a lot of people not believe in it because, you know, people expect to see something like this and everything to match. And, you know, if that's the case, you might as well toggle all all the ciphers. If, you know what I mean? Like, you might as well just put them all out there, right? I mean, there's people who, this is why a lot of people don't believe in the work because a lot of this stuff, you know, you got to use Greek for this stuff in Hebrew. But a lot of this stuff, see, like now, a lot of people would have a problem with this because it's like, oh, well, you can make anything match. But and I kind of agree, but I also disagree. So it's like you can go crazy looking at the numbers if you do it like this, 384. Check. Oh, that might be a 384 in here, and that might be. You know, see now I want to check, but see 382, close, close. But you could go bananas trying to look for the 384, and especially if you got all this open. I mean, there might be a hit somewhere, but that's what makes a lot of people not want to study this stuff because they think this is what it is. And although these ciphers are important or have some significance here and there, you know, the interesting part is the couple. Like, see, okay, this is what's interesting. Okay, so in KFW Kabbalah, now this is something I don't know or teach or try to really understand, but I guess this is how it would be. In KFW Kabbalah, this is their cipher. K is the first, is 1, F is 2. So you see, this is how the alphabet is written. But see, what's interesting about this is we've seen 257 and the 55th prime number, and him dying on a date numerology of 55. So that's what's really interesting about opening up all this other stuff. 229 is the 50th prime number. I think we may have seen 50 somewhere. Yep, 78-year-old. See? So I guess the ciphers, they do carry significance, and it just depends on how you really analyze the stuff too. 122, huh? 376. But I'm gonna unclick all these other ones because it gets confusing looking at all that. But um there are reasons for all this stuff, and sometimes that's just what it is, man. But these ones that I just clicked into, I think are kind of like more important than other ciphers, and this is what it is. So 78-year-old. That was interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's super fascinating how all the stuff connects. You see the 114? We're just looking at 114. Where are we? Yeah, look. So even when you spell it with the S reduction, 78 years old, you just take away spelling it. you get 114. That's pretty wild. That's wild. What are the odds of that? Huh. Well, I could sit here all day and like click and match this and match that, but I think I made some good points for this video. So I'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed me matching it. And it looks like another, what we call murder by numbers, but who knows?